Hi students, now we learn 5th standard social studies subject, lesson 2nd, locating places. Topic is longitude. Answer key. Question 1, define the term equator. In the previous session we learned about the equator, just once again see, so understand better. An imaginary line drawn halfway between the north and south pole. You can see that this is the north and south pole. You can see this is the north pole and this is a south pole, and half of the north and half of the south. An imaginary line is drawn, so it is called equator. Understand everybody? Half of the north pole and the south pole, and imaginary line is drawn, so this imaginary line is called an equator. So this is an equator. Okay, next question. Define southern hemisphere. The part which lies toward the south of the equator. So you know that the earth has top and bottom. So this is the equator. Okay, and the part which lies toward the south of the equator. So this south, the part which lies toward the south of equator. So this is the equator and this is a south. So the part which lies toward the south of equator, so it is called southern hemisphere. Hemisphere means half circle. Well, total is the sphere. So total is the sphere and the hemisphere. So understand? So it is called as southern hemisphere. Understand? What is the southern hemisphere? The part which lies toward the south of the equator. So this is the equator, and south side of equator, the part of the earth located, that is called southern hemisphere. Okay, done. Next point. Question number 3rd. What are parallel of latitudes? So you know that there are imaginary lines. There are imaginary lines. What kind of imaginary line drawn parallel to the equator? You can understand. So this is our main line, that is equator, imaginary center, and as equator there are imaginary lines drawn parallel to equator. So this is line 1, this is line 2, this is line 3. These lines are parallel to equator. So these lines are parallel to equator. So these lines are called as parallel lines of latitude. Understand everybody? Imaginary lines drawn parallel to the equator. So they are always parallel to the equator. So this is called parallels of latitude. Okay, right. Next point. So once again, you understand what is meant by parallels of latitude. The imaginary lines drawn parallel to the equator are known as parallel of latitude. Okay. 4th question. Name 4 important parallel of latitude. There are 4 important parallel of latitude. 2 on the northern side and 2 on the southern side. On the northern side, 1 tropic Cancer, that is 23.5. On the north side, tropic Capricorn, that is present at the next. So this is one on the south, 23.5. An Arctic Circle, that is present on the north side, 66.5. And after that, Antarctic, that is present at the south side, 66.5 meter. So remember this. So today we learn about the longitude. In the previous session we learned about the latitude, means horizontal line equal to the equator. Now the longitude, the imaginary lines that joining to the north pole and the south pole are called lines of longitude or the meridians of longitude. So they have 2 names. So you know that this is the line which join the north pole to the south. Here is the south pole. Okay, the line which join the north pole to the south pole. north pole to the south pole. The line which join the north pole to the south pole, it is called as longitude. Understand, longitude means the line which join the north pole to south pole, it's called longitude. Another name is that meridians of longitude, so it is also called meridians of longitude. All these lines are of the same length, so you can see that the lines of the length of the longitudes are same. Remember, the length of the longitudes are same. Next point, the maximum distance between the two lines. One second. The maximum distance between the two lines of longitude is at equator. So you can see here, it's a very clear. The distance, so this is the lines. Two longitudes are there. And you can see that the maximum distance is at the equator. As they are going away from the equator, so their distance is going to reduce. So you can see that at the poles, they are very close to each other. At the poles, they are close to very each other. But at the equator, they are on a long distance. So understand, the maximum distance between the two lines of longitude is at equator. Understand, where is the maximum distance? ऐसे कौन से जगह पे दोनों एक दूसरे से बहुत दूर अंतर पे है? इक्वेटर पे. जैसे वो पोल के तरफ जाएंगे, वहां पे उनका डिस्टेंस क्या हो जाता है? फिर डिक्रीज यानी रिड्यूस, कम कम होते जाता है. ओके. Gradually, the gap between the two lines of longitude start decreasing as they move toward the pole. So now you can see here, and the equator, the distance is more, but as they are going away from the equator, their distance will be going to be decrease. Understand? And when they meet together, the distance will be nothing. They join together, and here they meet together. Okay. Where is the maximum distance between the two lines of longitude? The maximum distance of two lines of longitude is at equator, and where it is 0, it will vary less at the north pole and the south pole, because they meet there, and the north pole and the south pole. Understand? Very good. It's also very important concept. Next point, like the parallels of the latitude, lines of longitudes are also numbered, and their total number of longitudes are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 360 longitude. How many longitudes are there like latitude? 360. Remember, so they are parallel. So these longitudes are parallel to each other, and there are 360 longitude there. So this is learning at home. This is questions. Answer the following. First, define meridians of longitudes. Second, the maximum distance between the two lines of longitude is at dash dash. The total number of longitude is dash dash, and all the lines of longitudes are all dash length. Okay, learn it and write the answer properly in the notebook.